My name is LionHeart. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, a poet, as well as just an all-round creative. And today I have the honor and privilege to say that I'm at the Biennale with my first debut art piece. Those with Walls for Windows is presenting the idea that we think we can see through things, but we can't. There's a limitation to our sight, to our perspective, and I want to question those of us who think we're free in our sight, in our experiences, to actually say, no, we can't see through this because it's a solid wall, which is supposed to be a window that gives us a wider perspective of our experience. Instead, it gives us a very myopic one, a shut-off one, and a reduced, reductive one. And a half-minute visual arts piece. And there was an incorporation of, dance, architecture, as well as using poetic provocations. So many people ask me, how did you amalgamate architecture with poetry? And for me, they serve a similar function, if not the same function, right? It comes down to how we are, how we inhabit a space, whether that's our bodies, our mindsets, or the built environment around us. There's a form of sensitized inhabitation. And with poetry, it's an art form to communicate how we exist in the world, whether that's internally or externally. And architecture typically tends to be the form of how we shelter ourselves. I've been called architecture's poet laureate, and it feels like such an honorable responsibility. And I know when I have the opportunity to share words that I've thought about and I've spent time with, there is a curation, there's a construction, there's a design process in terms of the words I choose, how I pronounce them, where they fit, how they're going to tie back in together. There's a lot of iterative influences that change the landscape of my poem from its draft stage to its completed stage. I think that kind of mirrors architecture. It's a slow process for many architectural constructions. And I wanted to almost mirror, there's like a synchronicity between how architecture is built and how poems are built. Words are my materials, the sound of those words are my materials. Architects look at every single specific detail and how they can build an experience and a supportive function. That's what poetry is.